Well, here's a worrying story. The 2025 Mercury and Other Heavy Metals Impact Assessment Report reveals cocoyam leaves, known locally as contumely, sampled from 6 mining regions in the country, are heavily contaminated with mercury and other toxic metals. Findings of the study by Pure Earth and partner organizations suggest that eating this popular staple could expose one to serious health risks, from kidney disease and cancer in adults to brain damage and reduced IQ in children. Mercury is a loved ingredient in many Ghanaian homes. It is touted as a very healthy, leafy vegetable and is highly recommended by nutritionists. However, that story is changing with the discovery of mercury and other toxic metals in some foodstuff, especially contumely, sampled from 6 regions in Ghana.
We also notice the presence of mercury, lead, arsenic in the food chain. We are talking about pumpkin leaves, we are talking about contumely. All these have heavy concentration of mercury, lead, and arsenic in them. What it means for the ordinary Ghanaian is that he or she is at risk of poisoning from eating, any of this contaminated food that has the presence of these heavy metals, mercury, lead, or arsenic in them.
Let's stay a while longer on this. I've been joined via Zoom by Professor Anthony Enimil, who is with the Pediatric Society of Ghana and also the lead for PSG Climate Change and Environmental Group. Many thanks for joining us, Prof. How worrying is it that these toxic metals have found its way into our food chain?
Good morning, and thank you for the opportunity. Yes, it's extremely worrying because we are mortgaging the future of the country for a few people who are using illegal means, including toxic substances, to extract gold. And they are blocking our water bodies. And these same water bodies are drunk by communities. And as you've shown, it's the same water that plants, including greens, which are needed for good source of iron and other source of nutritious food substances, are being contaminated. So in reality, I'm happy this evidence is coming up. Clinically, we are seeing more children coming with kidney disorders, especially from the mining areas. And really is a worry for us because those who will take over from us as the future generation, we are destroying them even before we go. The older ones go because the children who have been affected most ignorantly, unfortunately. So it's a very serious situation.
Are we taking this issue serious enough? Because the conversation about stopping illegal mining has been ongoing. And for many of us, for instance, in the capital, Accra, we see, it's not happening in Accra yet. And so it's far, it's not near. So why should we be worried? But yet again, you're mentioning that, for instance, in children, they're experiencing low IQs, and then there's a danger of cancer and other kidney diseases.
Yes, you see, we call them heavy metals because the body needs minerals, metals. The body has iron, and the green leafy vegetables has micronutrients. So there's a bit of those elements we need, but they are heavy because, again, a doctor will never prescribe iron rods for a child who has anemia. We will give supplementary iron, which is just a very minute amount. And so we are getting excess volumes of what we don't need. And it's really affecting us because mercury, lead, cyanide, which are used, and again, water bodies within the mining areas especially are gradually reporting increasing loads of such minerals. They are affecting the IQs of our children, as you said. But these are the children who would come and have to be responsible for taking up responsibilities in the future. Apart from those who are dying from kidney failure, the rate at which we need to get children on dialysis is increasing. And when you take the demography, it's consistent with their finding. It's coming from areas that do predominant mining, blocking of the river bodies. But you see, importantly, those of us in the cities should not think that we are exempted. Because I am yet to hear somebody going to the open market to buy contomere or garden eggs and say, did you plant this in Accra? Sometimes at dawn, you see these big vehicles carrying all foodstuff from all over the country. The point is they need money, so they carry these to the centers of the city. And so myself and you, we may be sitting in Accra, but the food items will be coming from somewhere in Western region, near a polluted river. And that is where the plant grew and it's taken or pulled up these nutrients. And so everybody is at risk. And to the first part of your question, we are not taking this seriously enough because we are losing manpower. And my concern is we are
Moment of Wisdom Ghana, your television show, ewo abe for intin time fidi so. Ye butayane se ye becheche amanfo nioma efa oman chichire amanyosem na afe nyame som ho. Na sa wonti nioma yaboboso nyina se dia. Enye chimre na ma wo fidie ni na Moment of Wisdom Ghana television. Ewo all social media platforms. Afe isa chimre na hwehweye ewo your website www.momentofwisdomgh.com. Ensema esisi wo amanhodo nyina so. Die amanfo atro. Die fa amanyosem ho Ghana man ho ebibi man ho eni wiase afa na nyina we ni bebre ene wo website ho a nipa mpempem gibre ebon content koho ekohwe abreni abribia Moment of Wisdom Ghana television nyansa breni